I meet a lot of these horses, they very rarely have any separation between steering and gas pedal. So as I use my right rein, you can see her tip to her left side and asking her to be able to think to the right without going to my foot. So this is not bending and yielding. I want to see that she actually can see to the right. If you can see in her eye, she's kind of thinking down as opposed to out. You can also see it reflected in her ears. So when she has that thought to that right side, when she's thinking out, is then when we'll actually ask for the step. But most of these horses are just taught to yield physically, and their brain is never engaged to where they will often, as she just did, be stepping to the left despite having her head turned to the right. So being able in the re-education to have them be able to follow the feel of the rein, mentally be directable, not just physically yielding. And this is where all the old traditional put your outside leg on, block the shoulder, make them yield, all these different things. Never are we engaging the horse's mind, which is why it then feels like we need more and more pressure in order to get a change. So here she's thinking through this. She goes a lot from wanting to push through the pressure to then lowering, like in a form of submission, which I have a feeling in the prison system was what they wanted. And that's the first time she thought and stepped to the right with her front right leg. So connecting the brain and the body, having a release, giving her a moment. It may not seem like a big deal, but when you have a horse that's constantly in a fearful defensive state and anticipating because of all the chaos she had previously experienced while being ridden, we have to go back to cold starting 101, which is I need to engage your brain, have adaptability, have various options in steering and various options in energy levels, and not have my steering connected to automatic movement. So this is after clarifying the difference between left and right, giving her a minute to process, feeling her let down, physically release tension. These are important moments that are so often overlooked because of the human urgency, which often there is no urgency. It's just created in the story in our head, and so our horses aren't able to retain. Flies are really bad today.